So when I think about Project Harmony, it's simplest for me to explain it in 3 different categories. One is those resources that are about responding to children who are making the outcry of maltreatment. The second tier is that education. We really believe that we need an informed and educated community. And then the third is, how do we get ahead of child abuse and neglect? How do we ensure that children, before something happens, have a team, have a community that responds?
We picked Project Harmony for the training and staff development because they are a trusted partner, and we did not have to guess what the level of expertise was.
I would say all of the trainings that Project Harmony provided was meaningful, but I think one in particular was working with our operations team when they were talking about how firsthand trauma impacts who we are today, and watching people make those connections to their behaviors and actions today was really a powerful moment.
I encourage all of my friends and all of my friends who are new parents to take like a darkness to light training. And I think there's a lot of questions that new parents have. There is fear about anything happening to your kid because it can feel powerless, right? From your daycare to your sports league, whatever, it can feel like, well, there's nothing I can do and I'm just gonna hope for the best. And instead, asking questions, even just asking, what's your policy on one adult, one child interactions? So I think just knowing that you're there as a resource is huge.
There are countless examples as to how Connections has helped support students and families throughout the district. I mean, the pandemic had a substantial impact on the social emotional needs of our staff and students. But for our families to be able to trust the school system to align needed supports to them has been priceless.
I was reluctant at first to use Connections because prior therapists had given up on me and my daughter. And so when the new therapist from Connections came on board, I told her right away that if she was going to give up on us, to just be open and honest. And the first thing she said was, I promise I won't give up on you. I can help her.
The partnership with Project Harmony has actually grown. As we have traversed the pandemic, we have seen an increased need for social emotional support, and Project Harmony has been our expert in understanding what our families and children are facing at this time, and also providing support to those families as a unit.
My son was in therapy and we were losing our insurance, and so our therapist said, hey, since he's in school now, they can partner with Project Harmony through this program called Connections. And within about 2 weeks' time, we were able to continue his therapy and just continue to help him through a lot of the transitions that he was going through in his life, which was super helpful.
Mental health is a tremendously significant issue and problem today. And so the increased awareness of the need for mental health treatment is very important in the effort to eliminate and end child abuse. And I'm very proud of Project Harmony's role in addressing mental health issues for not just the children, but the families that are impacted.
Connections at Project Harmony has been a lifesaver for my daughter. She's stable right now, which is really good. She's able to go out into the community. She's able to attend some activities and not have breakdowns. We've made huge progress in a year. It's been a wonderful addition, actually, to me and my whole family.
I think the next 25 years will be critical for the community and Project Harmony. My hope would be that 70 to 80% of the children we're serving are not child abuse victims. And we're really getting to reaching families and children, providing support and services where they are, and preventing children from having to come through the traditional abuse door.
I just would personally and professionally like to thank all members of Project Harmony for walking side by side with us on this journey of supporting our community. The resources and supports that you have and continue to provide is changing lives, and your partnership matters and it makes a difference, and I'm incredibly grateful for your support.
Thank you for the community. I have told stories over years. I'm thinking of one in particular because the person was very special and their experience had been so beautiful. And it was one of those things where, like, all of the sudden you realize that it's not just faceless, nameless numbers. It's literally real kids whose families were impacted by your work. And that is like one of the most beautiful things.